So we're off on an adventure with Lady Baby for our first overnight camping trip. OMG.
Will we stay? Will we go? We don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Will we come home? We'll soon find out. This is our first night away. We're not going to go too far. We're just going to stay local. If things go wrong, we're going to hightail it home and we'll regroup.
It's quite a good plan. We're a bit worried about how it's going to go, so we've obviously got a 3-month-old baby. We've got all the stuff that we would think that we need, but it's probably taken us the best part
As you
of
can
an hour
tell,
to get
she's getting a bit restless already. Okay, here we go. We've just arrived at West Beach in Lossiemouth. We're not sure if we're going to stay here tonight. We're certainly going to consider it. However, we're very close to the sea, aren't we, Astrid? What do you think? What do you think? Should we stay here tonight?
So,
right, on you go then. Go.
You start.
You go.
You start.
So, West Beach, Lossiemouth. I'll start again. West Beach, Lossiemouth, Murray, Scotland. We're going to have our first night either here or East Beach. We're going to see how the weather pans out, and we're just going to talk about a few things that we use while travelling. And I say that lightly because it's the first night we've been away. However, if we do day trips, we do use these items.
So obviously one of the struggles that you have when you're going out and about with a baby is making up milk. We formula feed Astrid, and it's a bit more difficult when you're out and about because you can't just boil a kettle and then leave it to cool for half an hour.
No.
So one of the things that we find really helpful is the pre-made bottles of milk. They come in lots of different amounts. This one that we've got is a 200ml bottle, which is approximately 7 fluid ounces, and that's perfect for Astrid at the moment. The other biggest struggle is obviously how you would heat up your milk. So what we have is these Tommy Tippy flasks, and these are an absolute godsend. The other consideration that you have to think about is how you're going to sterilise your bottles. Some people will use bottle liners to line the bottles, and it's a quick and convenient way to reuse bottles. I don't really like that idea because it is a lot of waste, so what we use is a cold water sterilising unit. So this is a Tommy Tippy single bottle cold water steriliser, which is actually quite difficult to get into when you're getting filmed. So it does have a basket. One of the things that you have to take into consideration as well is what you're going to put into your cold water steriliser. You can get the Milton tablets, but it's just as easy to use the Milton sterilising solution. We're very fortunate in the fact that we've got a tap here, so we can quite easily fill that unit up, but you might be in a situation that you don't have water. In that case, you'd be better buying some bottled water. Next.
Go.
So next comes to bottle. These bottles are particularly good for day-to-day use in the home because they self-sterilise. So they've got a compartment in the bottom which you would fill up to the bottom line of the rubber area there, pop the teat in there and close over with the bottle, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes and boom, it's sterilised. However, we're not connected up to electricity whilst we're wild camping here, so we won't be able to do that. We will be putting it in the single bottle steriliser.
As I was the one breastfeeding, I thought I would tell you a little bit more about breast pumps. I'm joking.
So we didn't always formula feed Astrid. We did for a while express milk for her, but as she grew it was really hard to...
By we she means Anne.
Yeah, by me, I mean me.
Yeah.
It was really hard to just get the supply the demand. So one of the great breast pumps for travelling is the Medela Swing. The added advantage of this type of breast pump is you've got a battery compartment in it. So I've been away in the past and I have had rechargeable batteries in this unit and I've been able to pump on the go. A funny story was one time when we were in a real rush, I was pumping my boobs and he was driving about and I was getting thrown about whilst I was trying to pump.
That was an experience.
If you're in a situation that you are needing milk really, really quickly for your little one, then sometimes heating up the bottles in the hot water can take quite a while. So one of the things that we do, mostly just if we're in a rush because we are aware that it is a wee bit of plastic waste otherwise, is we'll pour the milk into one of these pouches and put it into the flask bottle warmer, and then it just means that the milk gets warmed up very, very quickly, especially
I'll show you that later.
handy if you've got a very fussy baby who is needing the milk yesterday.
That's a wrap. So Astrid is currently sleeping. It's her afternoon nap. She's lying comfortably in a pure flow baby nest. Really good design, stops her rolling over. She's comfortable enough in there. This is one of the single beds out of the two. And for entertainment purposes, when you're 3 months old, this lie down playmat is perfect size. It's a travel one, but perfectly sized to fit in the bed of the camper van. She plays quite happily there. We'll maybe do a wee video of that later if she wakes up, or when she wakes up. She was definitely going to wake up.
So also for entertainment I did take some books because she does quite like getting stories read to her. So the different books that we've got with us today is we've got Room on the Broom, we've got The Gruffalo, and we've also got Tabby McTat, all the Julia Donaldson books, and they're really, really
Nighttime treats, chips from Lossy Chip Shop. Smoked sausage supper I think we're going for tonight. Living the van life. Chippies, yes. Living the van life. Chips. Smoked sausage.
heap good.
I can't see them. Nah. Unfortunately the leisure battery doesn't seem to be holding its charge very well and the TV didn't work, so we've had to use my phone, but luckily we have a mobile Wi-Fi router which we've used. It's been really good.
It has been.
Had a tin of beer, maybe a bag of crisps shortly. The night's still young. We're right next door to area for Lossiemouth, so the jets have been flying over, really cool.
Nighttime flying.
In the night. They've been nighttime flying in the night. Well done, baby. So LB's getting a bit grumpy now. She's needing some milk, so we're gonna make her some milk. Cowingate. What's this one?
First milk.
Cowingate's first milk. I'm gonna do this while Anne keeps Astrid occupied. This is one of the Max Strength. Why is it called Max Strength?
I'm not sure, it's because it's heavy too. Here's some of the flimsier ones you get. Milkies.
Stick the plastic bag in there. Hot water. The good thing about this is you can shake the milk and you get a good even spread of the heat rather than the hot spots you get in a microwave. That's been a few minutes now. The milk's at a good ready temperature. Into the bottle it goes. Tell me then. Go on then. Tell puppy. Tell me a story. Tell me a story. Come on in.
That's why we need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Not a lot of headlights, but getting some super should be fun.
Good morning from Lossiemouth. We survived. Yay! It wasn't without its fraughts. We were up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Astrid woke up for a feed. We went back to sleep. Turned the heating down, which eventually turned itself off. Must be a thermostat type thing, I'm not too sure, but woke up about 5:30 freezing, so I had to get up and start the engine, put the diesel heater back on and full blast, but once they heat it up it's really toasty. So now we're just enjoying some breakfast. Well, me and Astrid are. Anne's going to get hers in a minute. And not a bad morning this morning at Lossiemouth.